Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Kennebunk, Maine. And welcome to my Teach It Tuesday class. Now tonight is Mystery Stamping Night. It's always the last Tuesday of the month. And I'm just making sure I'm live. I'm checking the feed. Once you pop on, say hello, let me know you're there. And if you're new to my group, please make sure you let us know and tell us where you're from so we can welcome you. Mystery Stamping Night is a lot of fun. What I do is I create a card and I post the clue number 1, which is the card recipe. Gather your supplies 2 days prior, so I posted it on Sunday, so it gives you time to prepare. And then I release the rest of the clues tonight, and you use your own stamps and ink and paper and embellishments, and you create your card. You all have the same recipe, but the cards all look different, so it's a lot of fun. Hi, Betty. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Cherise. Thank you for joining. My daughter Cherise is at camp. I can't believe she's on. I'm so glad you popped on, honey. Hello, hello. So Mystery Stamping's a lot of fun, and I'm excited. I hope that we're going to have a few stamping tonight. And then usually within, 24 hours or so, I post this video on my group VIP page, World of Kelly Craft, on Facebook. And that's where we share everyone's cards, which is so much fun. I can't wait to see what you make. And it's a lot of fun. Everyone seems to be enjoying the class, so I'm really excited about it. Hi, June. Thanks for joining. Hey, Betsy. You made it. The kids are all asleep, but I bet they are, Cherise. Looks like everyone's having a great time. They look like they're having so much fun. Hi, Karen. Yeah, it's a hot one. I mean, it was 97 here yesterday, and I think it got up about that today. It is 90 here right now. So it's been hot. So a couple of things. We'll get into a couple of business things first. Let me go down to my desktop here. So let's talk about, so today, I cannot believe it. Today is the 29th. And tomorrow is the last day to take advantage of the last chance products. Our mini catalog, and that's this one, is retiring. Some of the items in here have retired and is not carrying over. So tomorrow is the last day to get any of those items that are not carrying over out of the catalog. And once they're gone, they're gone. But also, there are many products. I went up on the on my online store today, and you can find that right here. Is my kellywentworth.stampingup.net is my online store, and you can go there and check out the products. Just click on Last Chance Products, and there are many products still out there, and many of them are at 50% off. I saw dies that are 50% off. I saw embellishments, punches are 50% off. DSP packs, there are some of them are 50% off, and Memory and More packs are 50% off. $5 for Memories and More pack, which is awesome. So lots of goodies out there. So hopefully you check that out, and get, tomorrow is the last day to get that. Okay. Just a reminder that we have our mini catalog and celebration coming up. Both of those events were supposed to happen in July. They are going to be happening in August. Everything has been pushed out a month because of COVID and the availability of products. Stampin' Up! Wanted to make sure that they had everything. But we're excited because as demonstrators, we have been able to see an online version of both catalogs, and our pre-order is coming in July. So really exciting times coming. We've got a lot going on this summer, so prepare for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Celebration will be August and September, and of course the mini catalog will go through the end of the year. So, okay. One more announcement before we get started. We also have our once a year, I think it's just once a year, that Stampin' Up! Has been doing a paper sale. And they put our DSP paper, it's our DSP paper on sale. It's 15% off, which is remarkable. It starts on July 1st and it'll go to August 2nd. And there are 9 different packages that are going to be 15% off, and they're goodies. They are really good packets. So make sure you look through the catalog and put a wish list together, because now will be the time to get our DSP. And I've said it before, I have ordered paper from all over United States and outside the United States, and we really do have the best paper, bar none. So to get it at 15% off, now is the time to stock up on that. So prepare for that sale coming. I do have a new host code. It says July, but it's starting today. So if you do place an order beginning after today, use that host code if your order is under $150, and that helps me bring these free classes to you by doing that. And if you do place an order and it's over $150, do not use that host code, because you can receive stamping rewards on your order, just like a catalog order. So just keep that in mind. And last week we had my giveaway for sharing my video. So if you share my video, please share the video and then indicate in the comments that you shared it, so I can make sure I don't miss it. And I give away a giveaway. You go into a drawing every week. Last week, I said I would be giving away this delightfully detailed Memories and More pack, which has all kinds of card bases. They're double-sided. You can use them for card bases. You can make layers on your cards. There's different sizes. There's sticker packs. I love the Memories and More packs. They're great. And the winner of last week's drawing is Cynthia. Congratulations, Cynthia. And I believe you're on, Cynthia. Thank you for sharing. And thank you, ladies, for sharing. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. So, Cynthia, I will get this out to you. Hi, Ann. Hi, Melanie. And this week's drawing, this was one of my favorite ribbon packs. This is Real Red grosgrain ribbon. It's polka dot and brand new. And this will be the giveaway for sharing my video tonight. So make sure you do that. Okay. Are you guys ready to stamp? Yay, Cynthia! You're so welcome, and thank you for sharing, ladies. Okay, so how many of you are stamping with me tonight? Hopefully you all are. So let me bring in clue number 1. And this is where you gather your supplies. And you use your own stamps, ink, paper, embellishments, and you create the card using the clues I'm going to give you tonight. And then we can't wait to see what you're going to create. What's fun is you all have the same card recipe, but your cards will all look different because you're using your own supplies. So, are you ready? Let's get started. Okay. Oh yeah, Melanie, this was my, honestly, this was, I was surprised I had one left because I bought a lot of this ribbon when it was out. And I used it a lot and I loved it. I can't believe I had one left. So I'm going to part with it. So good luck, ladies. It's a thick one too. It's 3/4 inch and is 10 yards. So it's a good pack of ribbon, very thick. Okay, clue number 2. Adhere the 4 by 5 1/4 piece of DSP to the colored card base that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 with adhesive. Go ahead and do clue number 2. When you are done, type done 2, and that lets me know when to kind of gauge when to go on to the next one. So adhere the 4 by 5 1/4 piece of DSP to the colored card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 with your adhesive. Any adhesive. It looks like many of you are stamping tonight. That's great. So this video, I'll post this video in the group VIP page. If you are not a member of that, please make sure you go over and get invited to that so I can let you in, and that's where we share all of our inspiration over there. These cards will be, you can post those if you guys are using a particular set and you want to share, or a technique. I welcome all of that over in the VIP group. Good to see you, Betty. Okay. Clue number 3. Adhere the 3 by 4 piece of DSP to the front of the 6 1/2 by 4 1/4 folded card base. So adhere the 3 by 4 piece of DSP to the front of the 6 1/2 by 4 1/4 folded card base. I had a lot of fun making this card. I like the design, and I will certainly be making more of this card design in the future. I hope you like it too. When you're done, type done 3. Betty's done, Karen, Cynthia. Betsy, are you stamping with us tonight? I hope you are. Anne, are you stamping with us tonight? And it's July 1st to August 2nd for the DSP sale. And I am really pleased. They don't put everything on sale. They usually have a selection, but I'm really pleased with the selection that they, of the paper that they are offering. Take your time, Betsy. Let me know when you're done with clue 3. Maybe next time, Anne. Okay. Clue number 4. Adhere the 1/2 inch by 3 strip of DSP to the 3x4 white cardstock and adhere inside the 6.5 by 4 1/4 card base. So we're talking about, if you haven't figured it out yet with your prep, there are 2 different card bases. You have your bigger one and you have your smaller one that's folded in half. So we're talking about the smaller one. Adhere the 1/2 inch by 3 inch strip of DSP to the 3x4 white cardstock and adhere inside the 6.5 by 4 1/4 card base. When you are done, type done for. Karen is done. Cynthia is done. I was hoping, honestly, ladies, that I was going to make a second card, but I didn't. I've been poolside, and I've had some friends over, so I've been not in my craft room here, but I was hoping to make another one. And I just didn't get to it. But I will. Okay. Clue number 5. Add liquid glue or any adhesive that you have to the back of the 6.5 by 4 1/4 and adhere it to the DSP card base in the center of the card. Add liquid glue or any adhesive that you have. I say liquid glue. I use liquid glue when I need it to be a little bit more forgiving. Liquid glue gives you a little bit more wiggle room. So it helps when you're putting it on. You can kind of move it around. Make sure it's center to the card base. When you're done, type done 5. Betsy, you're going to have to let me know what you think when you're done of this mystery stamping. Okay. Clue number 6. Whoops. Stamp your image in Memento Black on white 2.5 by 3.5 layer. Hint, leave room on the bottom for a sentiment. Now, you'll recall when I talked about the 2.5 by 3.5 layer, I said you could use just plain white, you could use a scallop dye white, rectangle, whatever you chose. I gave you a little bit of a hint there. So stamp your image in Memento Black on your white 2.5 by 3.5 layer. But make sure you leave room at the bottom for your sentiment. So that's a hint. There's no wrong in mystery stamping, Betsy. It's your card, and you can go rogue, you can do it any way you want, but the first time, don't worry about it. If you don't like the way it turns out, you're going to have the card recipe. You can always go back and make it after and do it differently if you want, but it's your card. There's no wrong. So stamp your image in your Memento Black on your 2.5 by 3.5 layer, and make sure you leave room at the bottom for the sentiment. When you're done, type done 6. Yes, at the end, Betsy, I will show you my card. Absolutely. And I will also post it so you'll be able to see it, not just in the video here tonight, but I'll post it for you so you can have a visual. I know the first time I did this a long time ago, I was like, oh, am I doing this right? I hope I'm doing it right. What's interesting is through other people doing this as well, people interpret clues differently. Sometimes I'll tell you to have your card vertical or horizontal. Sometimes I don't, so that's a preference. So that might be something that will differ from others, but it's a lot of fun. And when you're done, type done 6. Yes, everyone likes to see the card at the end, and then they like to compare to say, okay, is this similar to like what you did? Now, again, we all use our own paper. We may have different cardstock color. We're going to use different stamps, I'm sure, different embellishments. That's what makes it so much fun. Karen's done. Betsy is done. Betty. Cynthia. Okay, we'll move on. Clue number 7. Color your image, if needed, with your stamps, color tools, or whatever you desire. So if you need to color the image you just stamped, now is the time to do it. When you're done, type done 7. Color your image, if needed or if desired, with stamps. And I say stamps because sometimes we use stamps to fill in the coloring. or you can use any coloring tools. You can use blends, markers, whatever. Watercolor pencils. I was thinking about the watercolor pencils the other day. I haven't used them for a while. I'm going to have to dig those out. I love the watercolor pencils. So color your image if desired with your stamps, color tools, and when you're done, type done 7. And you don't have to, Karen. Sometimes you might want to do that. Sometimes you don't. I was going to put another piece on this. You can also like die cut it out if you wanted and raise it up. I didn't on mine, but that is another option if you're going to remake this card. Whatever you can do, you can color it and on a scrap and then put it on there in lieu of stamping on your white card layer. So that's another option. I almost did that on mine, but I didn't. But just trying to give you some ideas of, like, if you were to remake this card, like, you don't have to stamp and color it or stamp it. You could do a scrap and die cut it and add it on there for dimension 2 if you wanted to. And once you make one, you kind of think about different ways that you could do it. You get a little bit more creative once you know what you're doing and you know what the card is. But you have to make one to know. So those are some things that I was thinking when I made the card. That's the fun part, and I love seeing what people make. It's and in the past, the people have made beautiful cards. I've been so impressed with what people have come up with. And then they usually make several, which is nice. Gives you ideas, inspiration. Okay, looks like pretty much done. We'll go on to clue number 8. Add your ribbon piece across the bottom of the white layer and adhere with glue dots. So it's the white layer that you just stamped on. Add a ribbon piece across the bottom of the white layer that you just stamped on and adhere it with glue dots. When you're done, type done 8. So Anne, did you get to see the list of the paper that was going on sale? I can show you. I have the printout here. So The Beauty of the Earth, Bloom Where You're Planted, Hand Penned, In Good Taste, and that In Good Taste is that's like a double pack of what is in a typical DSP pack, just so you know. It has the wood grains on it. It's beautiful, beautiful paper. In the Wild, Pansy Petals, Sweet Symmetry, Tidings of Christmas, and You're a Peach, which I saw this. I don't have this, but this is beautiful paper, just so you know. And I will say the other thing about Tidings of Christmas, what I'm really excited about and to see with this celebration being 2 times a year now, by doing it in, well, it's supposed to be July, August. It's going to be August, September. This holiday celebration is a little hint. So I got really excited. I get so excited when it comes to holiday products. So much fun. Okay, Betsy's done. Karen. June. Guys, done with number 8. I don't know if Ann saw that DSP or if she's running out to the hose. Let me know if you saw that, Ann, or if you need me to post that again before the class is over. I'd be happy to do that. Yes, Karen, I am tanned. I've been poolside for a lot. This is my happy place. That's what I like to do, and it's been so hot. So, yeah, I love it. Honestly, I know it's not good for you, but it is my guilty pleasure, and that's what I do. So, did you see the list, Ann? Hopefully. If not, I can post it again before it's over. Okay, clue number 9. Stamp your sentiment on your basic white scrap and cut the ends diagonally. Stamp your sentiment on your basic white scrap and cut ends diagonally. And when you're done, type done 9. And I'll bring it up at the end if you're still going to be on, so you can see it. It's a great deal when Stampin' Up! Offers this, and it's 15% off. And as a demonstrator, we get our discount and the 15% off. So that's what I say when, as a demonstrator, you get to be the customer, the demonstrator, and the hostess. You get to get benefits of all 3. That's an example of being the customer and still getting the extra discount. So when they have sales, we have extra sales as demonstrators. So if you're interested in joining, we are going to be having a sign-up incentive coming up during celebration, and I would love to have you be part of my team. And it's going to be a really good incentive. So give that some thought. If that's something you're interested in, or if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk to you more about that. But you don't have to do videos, you don't have to do classes, you don't have to do anything. You can just be a discount shopper if you want. And that is just getting discounts on all your products. And who doesn't want to do that? You're going to buy the products, you might as well get it at a discount. So stamp your sentiment on your basic white scrap and then cut the ends diagonally. When you're done, type done 9. Sharon, are you stamping tonight? Are you still with us? Betsy is done. Cynthia is done. June is done. June, I sent your cards out in the mail, I believe. I don't know if it was over the weekend or Friday. You should be getting it any day. Your drawing, your free drawing. Okay, we'll go on to clue number 10. Adhere sentiment over ribbon with dimensionals on bottom of white layer. Adhere the sentiment that you just created over ribbon with dimensionals on the bottom of the white layer. When you're done, type done 10. You're very welcome, June. Thank you for sharing. I hope you enjoy the cards, or it gives you some inspiration to make some more of them. Adhere your sentiment over the ribbon with dimensionals on the bottom of the white layer. When you're done, type done 10. Yeah, I'm hoping they will give you some inspiration, give you some ideas. You can case them. You can do them in different designs, whatever you want to do, and you can certainly give them to other people. I didn't put inserts on the inside as far as sayings, and because let you do what you want to do with them. They came out they were beautiful cards. I really had a lot of fun making those cards. That class was fun. You're totally lost, Betsy? What do you mean? If you need me to clarify, I'd be happy to go back. So let me know if there's something that's confusing you. We can get some clarification. I'd be happy to do that. And no, I don't think you're a dummy. You're too funny. This is your first time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sure, go rogue. That's fine. Make your own design. You know what you're doing. We're coming down the finish line, ladies. All right. Clue number 11. Add your 2.5 by 3.5 white layer to the card front center with dimensionals. Add your 2.5 by 3.5 white layer that you just worked on, that you stamped. You put your ribbon on. You put your sentiment. Add it to the card front, the smaller one, with dimensionals in the center. Oh, you're saying it was too big, Betty? Yeah, Yeah, you can improvise. And if you feel like you're not able to improvise, like say in an instance like that, you can just leave your sentiment off and do it after, and do another one, or you can do another one as we speak. You can do that too. How many dimensionals would I use for this step? Adding it. I usually do, for that size, I usually do one in each corner and then one in the middle. You could probably get away with it with the 4 in the corner. But I know when I did it, I did the one in each corner and I did one in the center just to brace up the... You don't want it sagging. Our dimensionals are pretty good, but I watched some videos and some people, I cannot believe how many dimensionals they use. Holy moly. Too funny. When you're done, type done 11. How are you doing, Karen? Your card come along okay? Okay, Betsy's done. Karen's done. Cynthia. Betty. Like I said, if your sentiment was too big, you could either re-stamp a smaller one quickly, or you can just leave it off and just do it after. That's okay too. Or improvise. Okay, clue number 12. Add the basic white layer that measures 4 by 5 1/4 to the inside of your card with adhesive. So this is just on the bigger one, putting your white inside piece in. Now I didn't add anything on the inside of mine, and I don't have that as part of the... I left mine blank, but you can certainly add an inside sentiment if you like. That is coming up. Oh, look at Betsy. She's doing double duty. She's done with 11 and 12. You go, girl. I think you're doing just fine for your first time. Okay, Betty's done. Betsy's done. Karen is done. So you're just adding your white piece on the inside of the bigger card base. Okay, down the home stretch. Clue 13, you may add inside sentiments to the 4 and a 5 1/4 piece and the 6 1/2 by 4 1/4 if desired. Remember, you have 2 inside pieces on this one because there are essentially two card bases. A bigger one and a smaller one. Well, there you go, Betsy. It doesn't have to be exact like this. That's fine. I'm anxious to see it, though. I can't wait to see it. Betsy, are you part of my VIP group? make sure if you're not that you go over there and ask to join that so you can share your card. When I update this video, after I'm done with it, below the video, once this updates here on this page, I have the links to all of my groups. So I'll have the VIP group, I have my YouTube. If you ladies have not gone to my YouTube, I would appreciate you clicking on that link and going to my YouTube channel and subscribing there. Again, I'm trying to build my online business, and that helps me get out there. But you can click on the link to the VIP group as well. My blog is there, so you can check out my blog where everything is housed also. Perfect. Okay, Betsy, great. And like I said, the link to my YouTube will also be there. And if you ladies have not subscribed there, I would really appreciate you doing that when you have a second. So when you're done, type done 13. And this is a little different because you can have two different sentiments if you wish. Which I think is really helpful. Sometimes I wish I had more space on birthday cards, sometimes on anniversary. So I like this card design. I hope you guys do too. Okay. Number 14, add any embellishments to your card at this time. Add any embellishments to your card at this time. And this is where you can add, rhinestones or any kind of embellishments. We have such a great variety of embellishments. And they all serve a purpose. Your card is different, Karen? Is that what you're saying? We like different. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Karen. I love this card design. It's kind of a fun fold, and I like fun folds. Yours is pretty, Cynthia? I'm sure they all look great. Yeah, I'm not sure what you would call this design, but I loved it. I do too. I do too, Cynthia. Okay. Are you ready to see the end? Do we want to solve the mystery? The mystery is solved. Okay, here is mine. I did not put anything on the inside of either. What do you think? Does your card look similar to this? So this is what I was saying. So I stamped the stamp. I colored it with the stamps that come in that set. But you could also do this on a separate piece of paper, and you can cut it out with the dies and you could pop it up on here. So you could do a stamped image on this layer, or you could do a stamped image cut out and add it to the layer. You could do either way. If you want more dimension, you could do it that way. You used the same DSP, Cynthia? Oh my gosh. Is it similar, Betsy? Okay, so this is hand penned, and it's on page 104. I don't have the stamp set up, so let me grab my book. This is the hand penned set bundle right here, and it has the beautiful paper. Now, speaking of paper, I believe, let's see. So this hand pen paper, so if you're out there, here's the DSP list again. The hand penned paper is going to be on sale beginning Thursday. That's the paper I used. It's stunning. It's beautiful. As is a lot of this paper. You've seen me use the Beauty of the Earth. You've seen me use the hand penned, the Pansy Petals. I've used In Good Taste more than once. And this is the beautiful card. So I use that entire suite for this card. That would have been, let's see, Eddie. Yeah, that was number, let's see. Hold on. Number 4. Adhere the 1/2 inch by 3 strip of DSP to the cardstock, the white. Yes, Betty, it was clue number 4. But the good thing about this class, ladies, is you can go back and you can, create more of these. So, you have the card recipe, you've made one. It's always making the first one that's the tougher challenge, but now you've made one and you can go back and you can use the same design and just make some more. So, hand penned is a beautiful set. If you don't have that set, I strongly encourage it. The paper is gorgeous. And the stripe on this here is the back side to this one. So a lot of times if you're going to use 2 different DSPs, just flip it over. Oftentimes they will work. So you have the less busier one on this one than you do on this one. So again, it's your card. Do what you want with it. But I love the card fold. I think it's really pretty. And I love the fact that there's two different places to put your sentiments or make a note to someone. So thank you everyone for joining. I hope you had fun with your mystery stamping. Betsy, I hope you enjoyed the class, and I hope you'll try it again. I will be posting this on my VIP group in the next day or so. So once you see that over there, the video, then go ahead and post your cards underneath it. And I really thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you had fun and enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.